What is up, guys? It's Nate B here, and today we are trading live. Let's get right into this day and let's see if we'll actually be able to make some good trades today. Okay. This thing is stuck on my screen, so I guess we'll just do that. Alright. Counts at 669 as of August 13th. Put this guy out. August 13th. Six 906. Have a pen? I do. Alright. Whoops. Actually, let's go ahead and take a position here. At first I didn't want to, but I think I do. The bars are not too massive. Could be a triple top though. 1, 2, 3. The all pre-market. That is all pre-market. Alright, run this trade. Let's do some minimization. We could minimize up to here. It's just a little bit too close for me. 2, 4. Let's take the minimization. It's a good minimization. I think it was pretty good minimization. 8 and 2 ticks. I think 2 ticks is right here. Actually, overall trend could potentially be down now. What? That's a pretty good spot. We're on the sim account. Let's go. That's some pretty ugly trading right now, to be honest. So the first one, we wouldn't have got stopped out. It's a little weird. We're still not sure what the correct thing is because we're in this trade right now, of course. think it could have been overall downtrend after that correction. And I'm assuming that this one could have been a 20%er. Unless we were doing a bad read on here. We could have been downtrend the whole time actually, because people might have wanted to correct this entire thing all the way back down to here. So we just exited. I think we were wrong on there. But yeah, we switched to the live account. So trades from here on out are live. So that sell was correct actually. So overall trend was up. Go for that sell. The reason the overall trend is up is just because of our strength. There's no indication of overall trend change. It pushed down, but it didn't correct this entire move. We still have all this as well, and it's gonna be an overall downtrend also. Uptrend, because people are trying to push this market on up on out of here, and it was a morning spike. People like to correct those morning spikes, and you kind of have a double bottom there as well. So that sell was correct. Should just leave that there next time, because that's just a little bit too tight. But new swing high, and the overall trend was not up there. But the only reason I thought it was up because of the psychology, but nothing in our strategy says it's an overall uptrend to go for this. Because of the psychology that people think this market's coming down here. So I thought it was gonna be overall downtrend, go for the buy. But nothing in our strategy declares this as a downtrend clearly. So yeah. Would it be weird to draw a trend out like this? I think so. Swing high first entry. We use a lot of psychology in this one as well. Strat also says it's overall downtrend. Just hopefully we're not too early. That's a long way to make up to. The thing that worries me here is how massive that green bar is, because now it's showing sign of strength in the long direction, which might make people go long here. But I think we're okay. Pretty sure we're okay here. Confidently, I'm saying that. Based on psychology as well. Not based on experience at all. We have no experience of winning like that. I kind of want to move my stop here, but there's no low that exists there, except for this bar actually. I'm worried that there's gonna be too much buying, trying to make up back to this high. We could probably just gap out here if that's an actual freaking problem. But that looks like it's gonna be a problem here. We could probably just break even here. But we are in the trade for the long run. It's already a 10-minute video. It's our first trade of the day. Well, technically. Actually. Technically not, but actually is. I think we're okay. psychologically, just based on the way the market is right now. Because people are imagining stopping out these guys, in which the only thing that bothered me was the fact that we pushed up here. There could be a lot of people going long and everybody leaving their stop right here, seeing this pattern of it correcting itself. Now we do have this low, so if we push up above this bar, I think we're going to go ahead and move our stop right here because of the problem that we did before. But I don't think we'll be able to. We might get stopped out here. And it's almost a full stop out. Probably about the same amount, maybe. We only corrected ourselves by like 2 ticks. Actually, 1 tick. Was it 1 tick? It's only 1 tick. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, just 1 tick. Oh, 3 ticks actually. Giving ourselves 3 ticks. I wanted to push above this red bar here before we move this stop right here. Okay, this is not too much. I want a nice push up here. A little bit further, buddy. A little bit further. There you go. Right there. Okay, now I'm okay with getting stopped out here. Having it stop us out and then skyrocket. I'm okay with it because now it's a really tiny loss. And if we're wrong, you know? Oh, to the tick. Oh, that kind of bothered me there. Good trade. Good confident trade. Good freaking confident. Okay, swing low for a century. That overall trend is definitely going to be up. We are going to hit that high, but that's not going to be it. But it was just in the pre-market as well. That's the only part that could actually, it could be an overall downtrend, but it hasn't really reached there yet. We're not at that point, especially on the minute chart. Or maybe we are. I don't think we are. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't feel like it. That high is way up there. We would have to get really up there. Okay, now we're possibly testing it. It could be an overall downtrend here. And let's see what the 5 minute. Where's the freaking 5 minute chart? So yeah, that's the high of the day. We could potentially continue it, but it was insignificant in my opinion. But reading this, we just broke past it. But it was tested again after market open. Could be an overall uptrend. Could be a spike that people might be trying to correct here to create the overall downtrend, and so maybe we might want to continue it. Question is, on a 1 ticker, we haven't done that in a long time. May not get into this trade. Probably should have done a 1 ticker. Probably do a 1 ticker, but we haven't done a 1 ticker in so long. It's just not even something in our strategy. Be in the trade. If you're buying right there at the 1 ticker. If we were selling, we would be in the trade as well. So, of course, if it pushes up here, that means we still did the correct trade. All ifs. So if it pushes up here, I can go ahead and explain exactly why we went for the buy and what psychology stuff went behind this one. Because there is psychology here, pretty simple one. But I will not explain it, just so I don't cloud my head with some nonsense after watching this video and it looks like that was correct. Or it could be a 20%. Let's just make sure it keeps pushing up here. And I think that's pretty solid. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, we should have done a 1 ticker when we continue next time. But anyway, nonetheless, good trade. Profit is profit. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm so excited for that one. The fact that we didn't get stopped out. No trade is a good freaking trade. Or not being able to get in the trade is a good freaking trade. Good freaking reads. So technically we did get that one. We just like pretend we went negative and then we corrected back to 24. So we got it. Good read. Because we could have been like negative or almost negative, you know, like $7 profit or 6 or whatever. I think it's 7. I don't know. 7. Yeah. Okay, but anyway, what was there was you have that test that happened here, right? At 8:30. Not this one, but this one. That was insignificant without this. But now it had, since it does have this and it's pretty damn close, you can see that line and that line up there. This test is in between those two lines, and so is this one. That means these guys are in between 2 points within each other. And this one's just about, because if you see that where that one is between the 2 points up is right up there. So all this is within like 2 points ish. So it's a good solid test. Just, you know, something. That's not a rule within 2 points, but kind of is. But like a light rule, just to confirm, you know. Because there could be tests that are way off, but they're still tests. Depends on body closes and stuff like that, but whatever, you know. But anyway, and then we break out of it. And usually when you break out of the height of the day, we can continue the spike, just like how we did, but not continue the spike, like swing high first entry, second entry, not a classic second entry. But it looks like we might get one, actually. I'm gonna shut up for a second. But basically, after that huge spike, we can imagine the overall trend also being down, which would also insinuate the buy. Psychology basis on that part is that you have that huge spike and people have the correction. We're gonna go ahead and stick with our strats here. As crazy as this sounds to even go for that, to assume that market thinks it's gonna keep going up, that's exactly what I'm assuming. And plus, it's great minimization here. Alright, well, minimization. Maybe we could still have been in the trade if we just left our stop out there, but that was pretty small minimization. That was like less than 4 points. I'm okay with that stop out, actually. Because if it pushes up there, there's a good chance it's going to keep pushing up there. But I think this might be a 20% just because of where we put our stop. But let's see. I don't want to assume too much. Looks like we had a little bit of slippage there. But that's okay. That's why we put it on the stop. Or on the top of that tick. I think minimization might create another 20%. But actually, hold on. I think we're still correct on this. We still want to go for a sell here. I'm trying to keep my brain working. I need some chess over here, and I freaking love chess, but I freaking suck at it, so I freaking hate it. But I love it. I'm just trying to think already what position we would take if we had a swing low first entry, push up second entry. We would be selling. Doesn't seem like this trend line will play out. It just doesn't seem realistic. Maybe, but this one pushed a lot further, you know. And with triple top here, we have within 2 points of a test. If we might get the push on, it's really going to declare the overall trend to be down, I think. So it might actually be a long. Wait. Is that gonna create the wrong downtrend? Ooh, if it keeps pushing up here, it may not. Now I'm kind of hoping this trend line plays out, because that would help us on the buying side. I just pushed it a little bit too far there. How's the volume look like? Oh wow, that's a lot of volume. Okay, that helps. Hopefully we're right here. I'm a little worried that we rely too much on psychology here, on this triple top and going against it. I'm worried that if we move our stop here, we might get stopped out because it's just a little bit too close. We'll wait for it to make a low first. Yeah, let it congest for a while. If it pushes down and stops out, okay, whatever. But I want it to push up, at least show some signs of going long here. That way we could just move our stop, because it seems really volatile. Like it'll make a new low, then push up in that direction. This is the point where actual minimization should occur. It seems like we were wrong. Maybe we should just do minimization. I wanted to push up before putting our stop here, just because it's just super close, you know. I'm okay with getting full stops out, fully getting stopped out, but this is just a little bit too close minimization. It looks like it might just keep dropping here, actually. Yeah. If this bar closes green, we'll put it right below here. If not, we'll just take the full stop today. It's rare we get full stops. Not super duper. Also swing high first entry. Could potentially also find position there. I wanted to push up above this green bar to get some triggers on some tick charts at least. There it is. Alright, now I'm okay with minimization here. Great swing high first entry would be buying as well. It would be a little bit of a worst entry. Worst entry. Just playing chess, but yeah. Keep pushing, baby. Keep pushing. Created a massive new low on the minute chart. Didn't get it on the Heikinashi. What you just call me? We hit our goal. We hit our goal. We hit our goal. Sweet. Overall trend created down because of that triple top. Now we have a weird one. Swing off first entry. Meh. These charts look completely different, bro. Oh gosh, I think I'd rather take the swing high, to be honest. It's just a weird looking setup. That's a massive bar, dude. Thanks for getting our scalp and heading back the other direction. Oh man, I wouldn't mind it keep going up, but thank you for at least getting us in before reversing, is what I meant to say. Getting us out, I should say. Yeah, but that triple top, the massive spike after the breakout. Yeah, come on, dude. Plus our strategy. Yeah, triple top. Come on, volume by price. Sheesh. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Alright, we'll take one more trade and that'll be it for today. Win or lose. I think Strat says overall trend is up. I think it could be as well on the psychology side. We have a huge spike down. Overall trend could potentially be up, which means sell. Massive volume coming in. I would really prefer it to push down a lot further than just a little bit here. Okay, now it's kind of any man's game. No one is really like, oh, it's gonna keep going up. No, it's like it's really gonna keep going down. It can be on both sides. Well, actually, some people are like, it's probably going up. Some people are it's probably going down here. This one's a lot harder to read because unless there's a pattern I do not see, it could be like a spike and then. No, we already corrected that spike. It could be this one, but we already kind of failed. If we get a huge push in this or consolidate, then start pushing down, then people start might notice to correct this. I want a lot of a stronger push, maybe at least back to this high before I take a position on the swing low for a century. And if we do keep pushing up, and we're definitely not taking a swing high first entry quite yet, unless we get a nice push up here as well. Oh no, actually, which one should we take? Well, this one was first, so maybe we can still get into this one. Let's see, what would we do? Overall trend's going to be up here according to the strategy, and so that's all we got. It could show actually a little bit of a resistance to declare an overall downtrend. We don't have a trend line really. We kind of do, because everything in here is measured. We pushed up, we pushed back down. You know, it's that thing again. Actually, this could be the trend line, so it could be an uptrend here. We didn't test it here, so it could be a downtrend. I kind of like this swing high for a century. It does line up here. If it keeps pushing down, though, I will not like it. So let's take a position. I think overall trend is up. I don't think this is super duper tight like this. If it is, I'd be shocked. That's kind of flat. I think it's like this. Uptrend. And we're not going to minimize to here because I just don't. We'll wait for it to slow down first if it starts moving crazily rapidly. If we were buying, we would be in the trade right now. So if it pushes down here, then we did an amazing trade. Absolutely amazing. By not getting subbed out, we saved ourselves a bunch of ticks there. So good job. Let's go. Why are we hitting it on this guy? I like slapping it. Are we slapping it? I might be slapping it. Actually, Actually, the buy might have been correct there. Probably a 20%er. I'm debating whether or not we could draw this trend line. I feel like we can, but maybe not. Maybe we're pushing it a little bit too much. Maybe this is actually a little bit higher like that. I feel like this is correct, or maybe we're wrong. Maybe it is like this. On the minute chart, let's see what it looks like if we were to draw it. It looks pretty solid if we draw it like that. Damn. I'm gonna go ahead and say we're testing it. If we're wrong, that's what minimization's for. Did we break it? Let's make sure we don't break it. Okay. Push back, do not break all the way through. Okay, you're breaking all the way through. We could take a position. I think overall trend's just gonna be up unless we broke a level of resistance, in which I don't think we did. I hope we're not too early on this trade. If we are, we'll do minimization and hope for the best. It's gonna be 2, 4, 6. We'll take about a 6-point loss, 7-point loss. If we're wrong here, too early. Might want to test the high of this trend line. Oh, that was fast. Alright, I think that was a 20%er. Oh, this sucked. Alright, I think we did say win or lose last trade. But we're not even close to 10. I mean, come on, we gotta make this up. We have to. With 28 is just way too low, actually, because if we trade tomorrow, we get negative 28. There's nothing, you know? So, we have a time to make up today, about 40 minutes. So let's try to make up today and set it tomorrow. And then, yeah. I was just an unfortunate 20%er. Could have been a level of resistance, actually. Everything's pretty much within 22 points of each other. I should say of the last test. You could kind of see that level of resistance. You can see that volume there, so maybe breaking out of there with that massive spike, we probably would have wanted to continue that. So yeah, it looks like this trend line is pretty much correct. Alright, everything in our short is to go for the buy here. So hopefully it's right. The only thing that would make this a bad trade would be the setup. Or make us get stopped out, I should say. So now it's just a double top, actually. Just congestion with one test. Maybe not. Oh, there's a lot of volume though. Let's go for the buy. I think psychology would suggest the overall trend could potentially be up here. Maybe we should stay out of this trade. I mean, the overall trend would be down, suggesting a buy here. We did break this trend line also, unless it's no. So this is non-existent, so no, we cannot use that. Overall trend looks like it's going to be up now. A little bit of volume there. I think people think it's also up, which makes me want to go for the sell here. because it's just a little test. I think people still think it's going to keep pushing up in that direction. I don't think it's enough evidence. If it is, the reason, let's see if we just put everything after market opening. We can see the volume, not that great up until right there. But even then, it's congestion compared to tests. Like tests need rejection, and that's just congestion. So we're taking this trade on the last on that swing high first entry. I don't like the setup too much. It could be the reason we get stepped out as well. We'll just take it as a double top. Alright, it's 9:30. Let's go ahead and call it. $20 of profit is better than no profit. We'll call this day a break-even day. Just volume just shattered. But we brought the account up a tiny bit, and that's what matters. Let's see how much fees are going to be. We took 1, 2, 3, 4 trades. About $5, $6. No, 142 times 4. $6, 568. So it's 690, but still above 690. Do we really want to do this? Sure. 691. This is it, boys. Alright. Till next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday we will be trading. We will not be trading Monday. I will be in Wisconsin Dells tomorrow, actually. Yeah. Anybody pick up my name? Nope. Well, thanks for watching this 40-minute video of us trading. It's been a long time. Yeah. Peace out.